AIDS, you're welcome.
This is the first thing out of your mouth, the first thing they're going to hear from you.
And it's got to be strong.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone.
The person in the mirror looking like
I
they
want
wanna
you.
fuck me. I ain't thinking straight, no wait, yeah, I must be. All of y'all be rusty, but I know what I'm doing, so I think that I can trust me, trust me. You fuck like you're single, I feel like a monster. I'll put on a show, make you sing like it's a concert.
I want you to get mad.
And we're back. Oh, are you muted?
Fucking muted.
That's no good.
But yes, we're back.
Holy shit, it's Sunday.
And thank you, AIDS.
God, AIDS, we couldn't have done this without you.
Shout out to AIDS.
You've motivated us this whole time.
We are here now because of AIDS.
Couldn't have done it without AIDS, I don't think.
No.
I don't
I wake
think
up every
this
day thanking
type-
AIDS.
This type of show cannot be done without AIDS.
It's a proven factor. It's mathematical.
Yeah. That's right. Well,
Gordon, today I went somewhere that I have not been in years, and it was kind of sad. Really sad.
where'd you go?
I went to Best Buy.
What for?
Well, I was on the hunt for a new TV. I've never bought a TV before in my life. And I was like, you know what? I'm going in. I did a ton of research yesterday, and I went to get a TV. And it was not the Best Buy I remember as a kid.
Did they have plenty of TVs?
They had a lot. Yeah, if you're looking for a 4K TV OLED, you're fine. You got plenty to choose from.
It feels like they're mostly TVs, or that might be their largest mover.
Yeah, not even that many PCs, to tell you the truth. That's what I was expecting. You know, I was going to find a lot more PC monitors than TV, but lo and behold, there is a huge TV aisle.
Oh, there's like one aisle of it. No, there's an aisle, hell, or at least at mine, it's a whole section, an entire section of TV is like probably a third of the store is just fucking TVs. And I think computer aisle and monitor aisle are the same. I think it's one aisle, and that's it.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's car audio and washing machines.
There was a ton of technology there. So many things I've never seen before.
It's not the same as what it once was. I remember car audio being a big thing.
One of the biggest thing I remember was the game section. There was it was like a circle of games basically. It had all the consoles, so many games to choose from to try them out.
Yeah, whichever console you needed whatever game for, they pretty much had it. Kids these days and their digital downloads. I don't know what they're missing. No, they'll never know.
But yeah, I went into Best Buy and I made the solemn mistake that I think every guy does. I walked out with a bigger TV than I expected, like much larger.
How big a TV did you get?
75 inches.
Holy shit.
It was like $600 off. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was right in my price range. So I was like, I got to. How do I say no? But then I
Yeah.
bring it home to my, fairly small trailer. And I don't know where to put it. I'm going to need like a desk to like set it up somewhere. I haven't got a stud finder and I don't trust the studs in here.
It's going to be like it's going to need to be like a wall of its own.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
a room divider or something.
I might as well just cut an entire wall out and just replace it with the TV.
Yeah, that would work. Bathroom wall. Start there.
But it's fun. I needed it. Well, I can't say I needed it. I've been playing my PS5 for a while. I'm like, something's missing. And I forgot that you got to have like a more update model of a TV in order to get like the full-on graphics from any game console these days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I haven't done a lot of console gaming in a while.
It's changed, man. Since we were kids, it's changed.
Huh.
In a good way. You still get the console feel, but damn these graphics. Holy shit.
Wow. And the TVs are able to keep up with them.
Yep. We're talking about 4K, 120 hertz. I don't know what that means, but it's supposed to be good.
That's a lot of hertz. I don't know how many come in a standard screen, but I don't even remember them talking about hertz back in the day.
I think 60 hertz is like your standard television, like for just regular watching of the TV or the YouTubes.
That feels like plenty of hertz.
Mm-hmm.
60. I mean, 120 seems excessive now that you say that we used to be able to exist off of
no hertz.
No hertz even. God, you mean at some point we had no hertz? Oh my God. How did we charge our Roombas?
Right. How the times have changed.
I don't know what this third bird's doing, Chops. He's just fucking giving me the evil eye.
It's being lazy. The rest of them are doing bird shit. Oh, Dennis, I play a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm getting into a lot of others. I just got to finish that game before I do any other game.
That fucking game's been out for how long? Or when did you start playing it?
I started, I want to say a couple months ago.
Okay. That's not bad. It's not. That's a lot healthier than the guys I work with. Hell, they would take off work the day that it was released, or the day after it was released, because they would get it at midnight and then stay up all night, and throughout the next day playing it, and then that would be all they fucking do every day as soon as they get home. Like until bedtime would be play that game.
It's an insane game. For me, it's a lot of meditation. I can get lost in the game and just relax. A lot of times it will set me right to the mode of nap time in a way. Not saying the game's boring, but you don't feel pressured. It's not a very hyperactive game.
No, it's not. There's not a lot of intense scenes in it that I can recall.
It's pioneer a simulation. That's how I put it. Like you gotta harvest for herbs, you gotta cook food, you got horses. Corn, you're my best horse, by the way.
Oh,
insane. I finally found a gold horse, which is basically as like corn looking as I can get it.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see who we got in the chat. We've got a few people here. I'm gonna do an old school corn diff roll call here.
Oh shit.
Let's see. We're gonna start it off with Dennis Ramen. Welcome to the stream. AIDS. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. You were big in the 80s. Shit show. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, always. AIDS again. Scott Fitzpatrick. Yep, 2 horns for you. Sydney Shaw. Welcome to the stream. That's right. We used to take just this long too, Chops. No, we just did Sydney. We'll do it again. Sydney Shaw. And Detroit by Dark, is this Nambla? No. No, it's not. We don't look anything like Marlon Brando. Go with that. It's the North American Marlon Brando Lookalike Association. You know who Marlon Brando is?
No.
I only know he's some kind of actor, but I think he did.
I know the name.
Was he the Godfather? Feels like he was the Godfather.
Look, be a lady. Martin.
Or was that Don Corleone? Jerry Soprano.
Yeah, the Godfather.
Oh, shit. Got one right. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, buddy Roe, y'all saw the Trump try to get fucking shot, man?
Yeah, I'm not buying it, man. These fucking PR stunts are getting intense.
That's crazy PR stunt, man. The dude was on that roof right across the street from the motherfucking Secret Service snipers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is fucking stupid looking at the satellite view of that. How
ever seen the movie Shooter? Anybody ever seen the movie Shooter?
Caller, I'm raising my husk. I have seen that movie Shooter.
You have?
Yeah.
How are the comparisons?
To what?
To what recently happened yesterday.
If I'm to believe that the movie Shooter is like can be real and it's realistic, then yesterday was some bullshit. They should have seen that shit coming from like a long ways away.
Why didn't they have that building covered that was right there, like point blank distance?
I'm thinking that building and any building within a fucking half mile.
Also, I have a hunch. Did you hang up on me?
No. No.
Also, I have a hunch that so
now I want to hang up on it more than ever.
He almost shot him in the head, right? But I think he moved
grazed his ear
a little bit to the left, and it grazed his ear. It hit his ear.
You could see some
He
blood.
had a point blank range, but that motherfucker just moved a little bit, and it wasn't expected.
Yeah, I'm betting when he. Yeah, I mean, from the he moved just at the right time. Like if he didn't turn his head, he'd have been got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up, dude. Like that was a wild motherfucking scene, bro.
I don't know how that guy was even, honest to God, how he was able to even get on that roof. There's that third bird, that motherfucker. I don't know how he was able to get on that roof and unnoticed. But that's the thing. No, that's not even true. He was noticed.
But people told him.
People were filming him.
They were showing him.
Yeah, they're like, "What the fuck's this guy doing?"
They were like, "Yo, look, there's a guy up there," and they're like, "Just wait."
So, what are you guys trying to say? That it was allowed to happen?
I'm saying it right here, right now. The CIA tried to JFK Donald Trump,
but they missed.
No, because he moved his head slightly. He was in the shot. He moved his head slightly. It grazed his ear.
Hey,
he went down.
What do you think?
Could have just poisoned him.
What do you think the storyline that guy had going in his head was?
He had no social media presence as a 20-year-old, and apparently he's got long blonde hair and looks like Ian Hawke. It's fucking weird, man.
And nothing about that right. Nothing about that's right.
I don't think it's right at all. A 20-year-old from Pennsylvania, no social media presence, did all of this on his own.
While looking like Ian Hawke.
While looking like Ian Hawke. Yeah.
It's the most unbelievable part.
That's the most unbelievable because like you can spot him like have you guys ever seen the McPoyles? Like you ever seen the McPoyle just like in the grocery store? Like you can spot him a mile away, bro.
It's like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror walking in. You're like,
yeah,
goddamn.
you know, yeah. It's like, oh shit, yeah, look at that guy. Everybody's gonna notice that guy.
That's the person that when they enter the room, you start finding, all right, what are the available weapons within reach and my nearest exits?
And that's the motherfucker that went onto the roof and was able to get on that roof and creep and crawl on that roof while people were saying, "There's a man on the roof."
That's why I don't know. I think it's a PR stunt. I think he's got the election now because of this. And it's like how Kanye invented Taylor Swift when he bitched at that Beyonce thing. You know what I mean, Chops?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, dude, that photo of him, like, with his fist in the air with blood on his face, right behind the, like, right in front of the American flag, is iconic as fuck.
Looks like that flag in was it Iwo Jima?
It looks like something AI would have made up, but
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Well, there's our next president.
Yeah, well, thanks for the call. You done asking me questions?
Chops.
Hi.
No. Well, Chops, do you have any questions for the caller?
No, not at all.
Okay, caller, I've got a couple of questions.
All right.
Or at least one I want to focus on. What the fuck?
Yes, please.
What was with the? Well, hold on, simmer down. What was with the herd of female agents that were fluttering around him?
What do we do?
Like what the fuck do we do?
I know.
A gun back in her fucking pocket.
Did that happen? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that happened.
I just saw him trying to put him in a vehicle, and the women were just like looking around, like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" They looked.
Yeah, they were terrified. They froze.
Yeah.
And you know what else? The leader of the Secret Service used to work for a motherfucking PepsiCo as a marketing director.
Uh-oh, this is exactly like a Pepsi stunt I remember from the 90s.
Remember that?
When they shot at the Coca-Cola guy
That's right.
during the flavor wars.
Look that up and see how close it is. Look that up and see how close it is.
I bet he's the one that promised that jet.
Now you're playing stuff. I got to go on my TV and watch a show.
What show are you watching?
Corn Show. You know him? You ever watch that shit?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good.
It'd be better when Granny gets back. Those other two are kind of like, eh.
Yeah, that caller you got, man, he fucking sucks, dude.
You talking about the regular?
I don't know why.
You talking about that one that asshole that calls all the time?
That motherfucker that calls all the time with
You
stupid
can't get
voices.
a word out.
Yeah.
See, these guys here, the guys that are right around him right as he got shot, they look like, where the fuck did they go? Even that chick, she seems on top of it. Like, is this just the A team and then the B team was guarding the vehicle?
Why does nobody
look at the guys in the bleachers?
Here he goes again.
Watch the audience. Look at the guy in the bleachers up top. He's like filming the shooter in the very top. What is it? Left-hand corner.
Huh.
He was just filming the shooter and then turned around. Back it up a little bit. Watch. That's what you got to watch the crowd, dude. Look how they're reacting. It's weird.
I don't know.
Isn't
man.
it?
Yeah. It's
Would they be ducking down and like jumping and like hiding? They're all just sitting there.
no, man, they're running on okay, well, I mean, at this point, I think they've already neutralized I think there's been a second or third shot, and they're kind of like, all right, well, fuck it. We can all jump up now.
Well, that very last shot was the one of them taking out the dude, I think.
Who's this steampunk motherfucker that looks like, what is that? Slash? What's got a top hat
Yeah,
on?
you see the crowd? Holy shit, I see Donald Trump in the crowd. Look, right there. Black sunglasses, MAGA hat.
Yep.
He's right behind him right now. Hold on. You're going to move a little bit. There he is, right there.
That's the one. That one right there.
He's on the phone. You saw him? He's on the phone. Right down to the right. Whenever they start walking off, watch. He's on the phone. And he's like, yeah, they tried to kill me.
All right.
Thank God. God damn.
All
right.
That's a great caller.
It sucked. I find it funny. Like, has anybody realized, like, right now, like, he is if we pause, we can see that he is saying, wait. So let's take a look here. Let's listen. Now they're ready to pick him up. I want to bring this up.
Watch out.
He's saying, wait.
Okay, now what are your thoughts on him saying, wait?
Now, here's the thing. He's saying, wait, when there are, like, what's his bodyguard called? What are they called?
Secret Service.
So, yeah, he has Secret Service members there that are putting their life in the line for him, and he's saying, wait, hold on. This would be a great photo for me right now. I'm going to put my fist up. And so he puts his fist up, and he just holds it there, and the Secret Service has got to get him out. It's their job to put their life in front of him and get him the fuck out of there to stay alive. It's not their job to stay for a photo shoot.
Yeah, it's Trump. He's a piece of shit. Everybody knows that. No one should be surprised, especially the people working for him, that it's probably more dangerous more so now than ever that to work as that job. Jesus, I can't talk. Yeah, to be a presidential guard.
But the caller did mention that there was something weird going on with the crowd, and I really I think the same exact thing. Nobody's running for their lives. Nobody's, well, yeah, there's ducking down right there, but still, for the most part, people are not. Are they acting the way they should when it comes to like a live active shooter? Don't you think people would start running away?
I mean, I wouldn't run. I mean, if I'm so it's he didn't start rattling off shots. It's I don't know. I hear gunshots all the time out here in my field, so I'm not really startled by them. If you listen for the pattern, if you hear pop 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 pop, that means they're just firing fucking frantically and all over the place, and then you might want to duck. But if you hear one shot and you're alive still to realize you just heard a shot, well, as long as you don't hear that second one, I don't know. After a little bit, it's not that.
There were a lot of shots fired. Hold on, let's take a listen.
Were they really?
That said, take a look at what happened.
Let's count. 1, 2, 3. About 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So we'll say like up to 6 shots. But I know what you mean. Like if you're used to, if you live out in the country or you go hunting or something a lot, you're around the guns a bunch. You're not really that concerned if you hear like a single gunshot, maybe even a couple of gunshots. And even these guys in the crowd, they might be wondering to themselves, it's like, shit, well, we're in front of like a whole bunch of security. So the safest spot to be is probably right here, right?
Yeah. Only let's see, looking at this, I would be worried if I was on his level. Like if I was in the first half of the bottom benches of that stadium, or if I was standing at his level because of like crossfire. I mean, even if I was sitting up at the top up there, as long as that shooter isn't just a completely worthless piece of shit, he's not going to hit you. I mean, he just got so close, he got Trump's fucking ear. He'd have to be pretty far off to graze you. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just a crazy, crazy day yesterday.
Yeah. It was a Saturday. You think he'll win?
Well, honestly, with pictures like this going around, I think he's like everybody's going to get all hyped up. Either there might be a civil war between the far left and the far right. Never know. People are crazy these days.
Yeah. What do you think it says about the country that we're more influenced by photos like this than we are the actions of leaders?
A lot. Where it's not going in the right direction. I would like it to go back to just following the policies, not what they look like, not what they really do in their personal life. What are you going to do for the country? How are you going to make it better? I don't care if you grab people by their private parts and shit. It's wrong. Sure. But what are you going to do for NATO? What are you going to do for the economy?
What are you going to do for NATO?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck NATO is. What are you going to do for the Soviet Union?
Probably not much.
They don't exist anymore, do they?
You think have you ever driven a tank?
Unfortunately not. It looks fun.
Do you think you'll ever drive a tank in your life?
I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever be allowed to.
Why? You can just go rent one.
You can rent a tank and I can drive it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't like take it off the lot, but you can rent it and drive it around the lot, do a loop, and put a couple of lot miles on.
What if you don't know how to drive it?
Well, I think they show you. I think they give you a quick rundown. I think they're like, no, it's this lever, this does that. It's diesel. Here's the nuclear part.
Now, you had to have brought this up for a reason. Have you been thinking about renting a tank?
No.
Oh.
I was just looking at you thinking I could see you benefiting from driving a tank.
How?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Does it not sound fun?
It does sound fun.
Can you imagine getting in a tank and driving over a row of cars?
Like this guy.
Well, a little more controlled, but yeah. He's got rubber tracks. Fuck that. You want steel tracks. We're not worried about the asphalt.
Oh my God. There's no stopping this thing.
Not much, no. Maybe a lot more of those poles, but probably just when it runs out of gas. Nope, it's pulling up at the gas station.
Corn, I think my dog locked himself outside. And it's really hot. So give me a second.
Grab him. Bring the little fella in. Oh, Chops is playing this. Oh, wait, do we have audio? I can't control the audio. All right, so it's a visual show. That's why there's no audio. You should be watching. Yep. News 8 throwback. Some dude's driving a tank around the Vista. Alta Vista? Right turn only. I guess you get actual traffic violations for shit like this.
Okay.
That's bananas. No, Chops, you can rent a tank and on like it's not a construction site, but we'll call it a construction site for the sake of this. You can rent a tank on essentially a makeshift construction site with a bunch of salvage cars and shit, and you just drive over cars and drive up hills and ramps and shit and do tank stuff. Like shoot a 50 cal gun off of it. And
you mean like this guy?
Well, that's the kill.
You're describing something very specific, and I swear I've seen it before, and here we are. This guy took a bulldozer and with like what, half-inch thick steel plating, he just armed it, making it pretty much like a tank and just rampaging over a town. He was very upset. They didn't have anything but decaf coffee that day.
Oh, damn. That'll do it. That will do it.
You ever seen this documentary?
No, I have not.
It's very interesting.
Wait, about the killdozer?
Yeah. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, well, that's what it's called. Yeah, the killdozer. He everybody kept fucking with him in the city, and he ended up just fucking with the city back. Till he ran into that pesky basement, or I think it was a place that had an oil change bay underneath, and the tracks fell, or well, he got stuck on it.
He got stuck. If it wasn't for getting stuck, he could have gone on for hours, I assume.
Some say he would still be going if he didn't.
To this very day.
No, Chops. This is what I'm talking about. You can drive a tank.
Ooh.
No, I mean, you got to travel to some of these places, but
does sound fun.
You can crush a single car.
You can crush it.
So you can drive a tank, and for it's $650, but I don't know, man. That's kind of
worth it. Yeah,
it's kind of worth it. Especially if you can kind of pick out your car. But double car crush. Packages. Let's see. 5-star. Oh, they're Commander in Chief. None of this really.
What do you get out of these packages?
You get to fire. Well, this one gets you I guess you get to fire a 50 cal machine gun. No, an anti-material rifle. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Then you get to, so for $2,500, you get to tour all this shit, fire a 50 cal, fire 5 machine guns, crush a car, and drive that tank, and that tank. And just a shitload of vehicles. Apparently, you get to drive every fucking vehicle they have for $2,500. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. But they have corporate packages. So send this to your district manager and let them know you found a team building exercise. Why does the extreme package say barking chihuahua? What is that? The fuck is a barking chihuahua? Yeah, Killdozer was crazy.
A really fun one, though. Really fun movie to watch. Or documentary.
Dude did not... I mean, they kind of left him with no real options from what I remember. Like,
he was on the edge, no doubt.
No, I mean, he had land, but he had property, but with a building, but he couldn't get utilities to it because of something to do with an easement, and the city was fucking him over on an it was just they were fucking him hard fuckings. Cupcakes Corner with American Cupcake Super Chat $5. Thank you, sir. Guess what's going to be on the next episode of Cupcakes Corner? Tanks? We've only talked about tanks and presidential shootings, so I'm hoping it's a tank. Unless you're on the campaign trail. Oh no. Chops.
Corn.
What do you think is going to be on the next episode of Cupcakes Corner?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You named them all. Oh, that's the only, there's no other options. Okay, we'll go to the chat. Chat, what do you think is going to be on the next episode of Cupcakes Corner? I'll wait.
We'll wait. This awkward silence was brought to you by chat.
You did it, chat. You did it. We're here for it. I think Lemmy got to see Granny today.
Really?
She mentioned it on her stream.
I love how much chaos this fucking squirrel brought. Just one of those things, man.
Wow.
All the facial expressions. It's the little things.
Yeah, it is. I'll blame the chat if I want to, Colt C. Chops, what did we blame the chat for?
Oh, for the awkward silence.
Oh. Nah. We were just born this way.
Because we were born this way.
Well, you were born a little different, but
hell yeah. Thank goodness.
Been to any go to restaurants lately?
I have not been to a restaurant in probably about 4 years. Like physically gone into it one. Wait, no, I take that back. The few times I went on dates, I guess that counts as going into a restaurant. Yeah. So about 2 years now.
Okay. We gotta get you out a little more.
Well, went out to Best Buy. I touched some grass.
There's no grass in Best Buy, Chops.
Well, they had artificial grass.
Did you touch it? Are you going to tell me right here, right now? Look at me. Look in the eye. Did you touch it?
No, they don't have it.
All right.
It doesn't exist.
Dennis
But if it
Rodman,
did,
he's lying. He goes to Domino's. Always Domino's. That's the only place.
God, it was a wreck yesterday, man. I swear to God. People
Busy?
were fighting.
Oh,
Somebody tried to walk out on like a big rush, and another employee just pins him down or something like that. It was fucking nuts.
damn.
Nobody knew what to do. I just kept on making pizzas. I had no
shit.
fight or flight in me.
I mean, it's like you were just like those. You were just like those bystanders that were standing there, not really doing anything. You know, there was nothing they could do. They were just in the moment.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah,
kept doing what they were doing.
And if I saw the guy start getting beaten down or something, like I would have gone in. So I was watching with a close eye, but for the most part, it was just I didn't see any punches being thrown. It just a bunch of yelling, which happens. We got no AC, and things are running a little high right now. Tensions are up there.
I no AC will do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
Let's see, I don't know if I missed some of these names. Johnny A, Daylaw, Colt C, Taxes Theft, Shades Cal, Gina Bobiner, and Mandy Diff. I think that's all. Okay. Woo woo. Taxes Theft is baking chicken legs. You put pancake mix on your chicken legs?
That's a thing, isn't it?
I don't
Makes
think
it
so.
extra crispy.
I think you can put shake and bake on them. Rice Krispies? Do people put right now? Is it cornflake? It's cornflakes. Cornflake chicken. Ugh. It was good. It was good.
It don't sound right.
No milk. Just the cornflakes as a breading.
I'm attempting to find like there was a meme going around or a VOD or a GIF, whatever you call it, almost like a TikTok video of like the most perfectly cooked chicken I've ever seen, fried chicken that is. And just the sound of the crunch was insane. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it.
Do you have anything nearby that you can crunch down on to demonstrate what it sounded like?
Nope. No need to. Found it. Oh, I'm
Okay.
excited. It's about a minute long. Not too bad. Let's get into it.
All right, guys, let's make some fried chicken. First step is to brine your chicken overnight. Brining is the process of submerging meat into a solution of salt and water. This actually is the secret to flavorful and juicy chicken. Once you're done with the brining, pat the chicken dry. Make sure it's really dry or else the batter won't stick to the chicken.
Wait,
while
you
it's
literally
frying.
just soak it. You just put it in a
Next-
bucket of water overnight?
What, to brine?
Yeah.
Well, you got to put the acidics in there too.
Yeah, salt and like
That's where the
lemon and
peels
shit.
came from. Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm not sure what it does though.
but it just fucking floats around all loose like in the water. It just seems something feels wrong about that.
Anybody out there that cooks, what does brining do to chicken? Why the process of brining? Let's take a look at it
Solution
again.
of salt and water. This actually is the secret to flavorful and juicy chicken.
It's kind
Once
of like
you're done with the
marinating.
brining, pat the chicken dry. Make sure it's really dry or else the batter won't
If it
stick
was
to the
marinating,
chicken
he
while it's
just said
frying.
marinating.
True.
Next step is the actual coating of the chicken. I first learned this a few years ago from a YouTuber, Quang Tran. It's actually pretty funny because even after 2 years of culinary school, this method of his is still the best one I've ever tried. Once you're done with the
Okay, so we're looking at a 3-coat process. Coat the chicken in plain flour and shake the excess. 2, dip the batter and shake the excess batter. Keep it thin is the key to a crispy skin. And then 3, coat chicken in seasoning flour and apply enough pressure to make sure that the seasoned flour sticks to the chicken. Isn't this like a normal process for just chicken? fried chicken?
I don't know, man. I've never cooked fried. I guess I haven't tried many different methods of cooking fried chicken.
I'm just trying to figure out what
Do
he's
you
doing
have a
different.
favorite? And do you have a favorite? And is it similar to this?
I've never done fried chicken before.
So is this your understanding of the basic way of cooking chicken?
I've always heard the double dip process, but I've never heard of the 3-step coating process. So you coat it twice, but I've never heard about it being coated 3 times. And he's very specific, saying to keep it thin.
Oh, Colt C's saying it's through osmosis. That's how it gets in there. Yep. The salt and sugar, it seasons the meat through osmosis, chops.
Those are big words.
All right, it's science, you know.
It's like fusion. Is osmosis fusion?
Very similar.
Hell yeah.
The 3-step coating process, fry it immediately for best results. Fry it for 16 minutes and it should be ready.
It's so extra.
It sounded like a dinosaur stepping on a brittle elderly.
Well, best sound I've ever heard.
Wow. You know what? It's a pretty good beard he's got going on there too. It's
rocking it.
It's working. It's working. That's a good crunch. You a Popeyes or KFC guy?
Definitely Popeyes. Popeyes has the more superior batter, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's a bold stance.
How about you? KFC guy?
I am a Church's guy. Church's chicken.
Oh, we don't have that around here.
Nah,
Always wanted to try it though.
We don't either. I like Popeyes. Tiff says this makes her angry.
Oh no, why? What'd I do? I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
We're learning how to cook chicken.
Yeah.
Come on, Tiff, take notes. This is the way chicken should be.
I'm sure she makes the best chicken.
As we're learning. I'm not certain of that. I don't know. I don't have to say that. I don't fucking have to say that. It's possible. I'll say that. I would never think of Asians cooking fried chicken. What a time.
Oh, she says the sound of it. That sounds delightful. Oh my
She doesn't
God.
like the sound?
Wait a minute. Who could not like the sound?
So this is what you
Listen. Oh. How do you not like that?
I mean, it's satisfying. It's a good it's the desired crunch. That's what you want, right?
That's what I would think. I've never had a crunch like that before. That's a sound my ears have never really had.
Never felt that crunch.
No.
Would you what would you think it would be like if you took that wing and instead of him biting down into it, he rolled it in some more batter and then fried it again, and it had a triple thick crunch of
Can you even
crust.
do that?
It's possible.
Is it possible?
Doctor won't recommend it.
Well, screw it. That's like, when do you have to stop with the battering?
I guess once it becomes unholdable, when you can't manage it anymore, and to dip it in more batter.
How do I type this out, Corn?
It's the dilemma of like, can God make a mullet so heavy that even he can't lift it? It's how far can you go? And did the chicken or the egg come first?
I am looking for the most battered chicken. And
Smoke weed every day.
That's right. It's one of those shows. I found one of my lost vapes.
And Gina Bobina saying, where in California are you, Chops? I used to live in California, but no, I'm on the East Coast now. I lived in Huntington Beach. It's a nice little area. It was adorable. But I'm going back to the West Coast here soon. Cannot wait.
Is it sunnier over there?
The heat is different. Dry heat versus humidity. Humidity is miserable. And we have that down here in spades.
Now there's I want to say like it gets fucking humid on the West Coast also, doesn't it? I mean, it's not the same, I know, but doesn't it also get humid like Seattle? I want to say I remember seeing some shitty humid days, but then again, it rains up there all the time.
It would have to be a different type of humidity because I know down here in the South, it's nuts. It's almost unbreathable at sometimes.
Like I know Vegas is, from what I remember, every time I've been, it's been a nice fucking dry heat, a welcome break from humidity, you know. And I assume the closer you get to the West Coast, the more humid it's going to get.
I think I fucked up. I'm starting to notice that people in chat are starting to they're like, California? What do you mean? She meant Canada, not California. I saw the CA and I was like, oh, California. Do I sound Canadian? Son of a bitch. I done did it again. Just one more time.
That's right.
Good stuff.
That sound that you're that our friend Tiff said she hates. Let's play it a few more times.
I love it.
Hit it. Let's make it we'll make it into a drop.
I want to know why. Why do you not like the sound? What's bad about it?
Have you ever been accused of being Canadian before? And do you think it's the beard?
That's new. It can't be the beard. It has to be either the accent or...
You have a very French Canadian looking beard.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, Corp and I do have what would you call our beards?
A polite stage beard.
They're full?
A non-threatening beard.
Is that what we have?
Yeah. No, it's I mean you could I don't know. You've got kind of the beard with the beard and the chin shape, which is great chin. You have a strong chin. I keep thinking, don't take this the wrong way. I keep thinking gnome. Yard gnome. Beard.
What, my beard?
Yeah. Because it was like, especially when it was longer.
Oh yeah, it definitely has that look.
Like you were a distinguished looking yard gnome. Chops up on fuck. You down with yard gnomes?
Oh, fucking love them. Are you kidding me? I would love a yard gnome garden.
A little whimsical play space.
Yeah, just a it's almost like you would have a village, a very small village of like little gnome characters, and you just plant around them.
This is kind of what I was thinking for a second. Then I was like, nah, it's a bit of a stretch. It's because you're odd like a Canadian. Yeah, that's pretty good. Closer to Canada than California, genius.
This is true.
He does look yard gnomish. Well, and it's you always have kind of a yard gnome smile and
get that
demeanor, cheeks. Like it's
I'm thinking of David the Gnome.
What do yard gnomes wear? Like if you started bopping around in a t-shirt, okay, yeah, just a plain blue long sleeve shirt and a cap with no brand or marking on it. Yeah, you could fucking pass as a modern yard gnome. I was thinking suspenders, to be honest. Put
It's
you
possible.
in some suspenders with a little tiny wheelbarrow in front of you.
I do love me some suspenders, that's for sure.
That guy's a fucking gnome. I know that guy.
I'm looking for my, yep, there it is. Found it. Hold on. Here's me with the gnome beard. And an airsoft gun.
You know what? The worst part about it was that fucking mustache. That you can have one without the other. I mean, okay. All right. I won't. Hey, miss out on it. I don't give a fuck.
I love the mustache.
Cool. Okay. I'm saying it's infuriating.
Why? I forgot how much you hated me curling mustache.
God damn. Infuriating in your fucking sweater.
I was cool. I swear.
What's the name of that hat that he's got on? That other guy.
Sure.
That one.
What is that called?
It's not a derby hat. What is there a name for that hat? Chatters that are smarter than us. We know y'all are out there. We know you exist.
Let's say he needs the pointy hat. I do.
Mr. Z is just out here spelling shit for people.
You did it.
You did it, I guess.
It feels so alone when you're spelling it out all by yourself.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better?
Did you get it out?
He needs the pointy hat. I don't know. Yeah. Where do you? I don't have no idea where you could even get a hat like that. It's like get a road cone and cut the bottom part off. It's a dunce hat. It's just a red
dunce hat. There you go.
But this and are those in the background? Are those oils?
This was, I used to run a vape shop back in the day.
Let's
see if I can pull it up. This brings me way back. Yeah. Hold on. I do have some photos of what it used to look like.
Uh-oh.
This was the old school hangout. I brought this place up basically from the ground up. From the ground up.
Did that chalkboard say Toke juice?
I think so.
Oh, it was
possibly.
It was way up at the top. Scroll up further. Very top. For 1, 2, 3. Maybe that one right there. Down. Scroll down a little bit. The one with the people in it, where you're sitting with the smoky room.
Yep.
Toke juice.
Toke juice.
What's the rest of this say? Oh, it got blurry. That's gay. Oh no, there it is. What are these? Just the flavors? The menu?
Yep. Menu of flavors that we had. This is one of my best ideas ever had. So I basically took chalkboard paint and painted the wall, and then put wooden. What do you call these? Borders? Just so it looks like
quarter round.
That. Yeah. Just so it looks like a giant poster or something like that, or board.
You framed it. You did it. You did it.
I loved it.
Fuck yeah.
It was beautiful, man. I loved it. I remember putting those floors in, having the background done, painting the walls. Oh, it was so good. One of the best jobs I've ever had. Not lucrative, but man, putting 80 hours into this place was like nothing. Nothing.
Keep calm and vape.
It was the best. Loved it. On weekends, we would turn all the lights off, and we had these DJ lights, which I still have. And we would just vape the place up, and we could just see the lasers. It was almost like a little mini club.
The only thing that's weird about that, with all that smoke and just hanging out, it's a visual representation of people's exhales. Like you're partying in a room full of people's breath.
I never thought of it that
the
way.
smoke that came out, it was in a person, and then they exhaled it, and then you're just dancing through a bunch of people's breath, which, it's the same as if they were vaping or not. If you're in a room full of people, I get it, but it just feels different.
Understandable.
But I like it. Is it a grandfather clock?
Definitely, yep. One of my most prized possessions.
So your vape shop, Jesus. So with the handlebar mustache, you also had a grandfather clock in your vape shop.
Yeah. It was all about creating an ambiance where as soon as you walked through the doors, you felt comfortable. You felt like there was a lot going on. You
Like
didn't have
you
to
were
really
at grandma's hookah house. It looks good. It's warm. It's inviting looking. The red doesn't look too scary.
That is my favorite red. It's the crimson red. It just makes the room feel warm.
Yeah, I like it.
And I think I have. Hold on. Let's double check here. These are all I love taking these photos too. Just I would put vape around it and just make it look cool. It was I don't know, man, just creating advertisements and stuff. There was something about owning your own business that just made it so fun.
You're artsy.
Yeah. It's Oriana when we first got her.
Oh.
Little feller. Little shit.
He or she?
She.
Is she still around?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
she's
cool.
She's always chilling in the background.
Awesome.
Right now? Yeah, she is there right now.
Hold on. You're a good girl.
I'm in her way. She's there. Corn, you ever own a business?
Small farming operation once, but then I decided I just wanted to get down there with the little people and become a corn. So I got out of farming, got into just being the fruit.
Some of the most fulfilling work you'll ever have. It's awesome.
Tell me
owning
more.
your own business.
What's it like?
It's it's tough. There's a lot of stress behind it, but honestly, it doesn't feel like normal work stress. It feels, I don't know, it's challenging, it's chaos, but you can make order out of it. Like it's very rare that you can be put in a position to where it's all comes down to you. It all the successes, all the failures, it comes down to you making the right decision at the time that you need to make it. And there's a lot of stress behind it, but it's also exciting. It's exhilarating. You wake up every day like it's new, like you're ready to just take on the adventure, the challenge of keeping that business alive. But
almost like your livelihood depends on it.
yeah, right. But it's fun. There's something so fun about it.
Yeah. It's and knowing that whether it succeeds or fails miserably, it's either way, it's going to be because of you.
And it's up to you to innovate as well. I think that's the most fun I had, was how can I separate myself? How do I be different? If I was a customer, why do I come here? Why do I come to this place? And so my biggest thing was just make it open, make it easy to walk into. If I could walk in there, anybody could walk in there, because I have a ton of anxiety when it comes to going out and buying things. I hate it. I hate being sold stuff. I feel pressured. I feel rushed.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Do you mean from salespeople, or are you just talking about Best Buy? Because say you were going to pick up something off the shelf at Best Buy, does that bother you, or would it bother you more if it was a TV and a salesperson comes around trying to upsell you?
It bothered, well, not necessarily. Sometimes I do want that help. If I know somebody's got more knowledge than me, I want that help. But I instantly have, before I even walk in that building, I have a sense of anxiety of if I go in there and I don't find something I want and I walk out, do they think I stole something? Now it's insane to think that way, but that's just one of the things that just rushes through my brain.
You feel obligated to purchase something, and you feel like you're like you feel like you're cheating some system by walking out without purchasing something.
Cheating some system or doing the system wrong or something like that. There's no explanation for why I think that.
It feels like the equivalent of having dinner and then not tipping when you go in and don't buy something.
I think that, yeah, that's closer. I think you nailed it on that one.
Okay.
All
right, let's build on that.
Now, for a Best Buy, big corporation, big building, not as bad as what it would be for like a mom and pop shop. If I go into a mom and pop shop, it feels even worse not buying something.
Well, no, not to, no. The I don't know that it should. I get that it does. I get why it does, but I don't know that it should because I mean, whether you make a purchase or not, it's going to depend on what they have, not whether or not you like the place. So, I mean,
well, like I said, there's no reason. There's no valid reason why to feel this way. It's just what one of the anxieties that goes through me.
How many? Can you think of anything that you've bought recently that was a sympathy buy because you didn't need anything, but you felt like before you leave the place, you need to make a purchase?
I can't remember the exact
Did you have
place.
to go shit somewhere to Taco Bell and then you got a drink on the way out?
No. I think it was more of a. I think I went to like a Wiccan shop a couple of years back. It's probably happened more than a couple of years, but I'm just thinking of the first instance. So I walk in there, they don't have the things I'm looking for. I think I was looking for calcite.
I was
looking for calcite. They didn't have any. So I ended up buying just some herbs and spices from them. Never used them, but I just felt bad.
Yeah, my friend's like that. There was some. What did you say that shop was just then? What type of shop? A Wiccan shop?
Wiccan shop. Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. All right. So
what? What's wrong with the Wiccan shop? So
yeah, my friend and I were at a Wiccan shop, and I was okay. He drove us there it was on a fucking lunch break, and I'm like, I've never been here, so yeah, I'm curious what's inside. Why not? And weirdest bunch of shit, and you could get. And it was a lot of homemade shit too. It kind of looked like one of those antique stores that's really just a consignment shop, you know. People bring in their homemade soaps and candles and shit and try to sell them with spooky cat names and pictures of bats on them. Or they'll get a bucket of onyx, or I don't know, some kind of cheap gemstone from Temu and put them in a wicker basket and sell them for $0.25 a piece at the cash register, shit like that. But they also had like a shitload of prayer candles and like novelty ones too. Like I think there was like a penis prayer candle. Like it was penis shaped or something. It was some weird shit. Thought about getting one of those penis ones for one of the guys at work and just like setting it at his desk and not telling anyone, just seeing how fucking confused he would get, but never did. But yeah, Wiccan shops are the weirdest shit, dude. But no, he totally bought some. He bought. I don't know what the fuck he got. It may have been some gems or crystals or some shit. And because he was getting kind of weird around that time, and he didn't even fucking want them, dude. But it was that same thing that you're talking about, where he felt like after going in there and just kind of window shopping, all he saw was. I mean, no, scratch it. Going there and window shopping for about, I don't know, we're about 10, 15 minutes just browsing through their shit. He felt like he was obligated to make a purchase, and he got some fucking crystals or something. I don't know, a fucking crow's beak or some shit. I don't get it, man. You're not obligated to do that. You're not obligated to tip when you go to Starbucks.
I know what you're saying, though. No, there is no obligation, but there's a sense of feel that you kind of, not necessarily for tipping. Like for tipping, the person needs to earn it. If I go out to a restaurant and somebody is obviously not paying attention to me, but they have plenty of time to, they're not getting a tip. But if I see somebody they have they're 5 tables deep, they are trying their best to get to me, they're definitely getting a tip still, no matter what. But you have to almost try to not get a tip in order to not get a tip from me.
Yeah, you gotta like not be trying at all.
Yes,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Just
My lost interest is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. You
My lost interest is. Chops, do you have a problem with making eye contact with people? This one's tough because no, I don't. But I have a problem with making people feel uncomfortable with my eye contact, if that makes any sense. So I can look at somebody in the eye, but I will revert myself down or up or wherever it may be just to break it so they could feel comfortable in it, because I don't know, that some people just don't like it. It's not part of their culture.
What's the thing with eye contact? I think is it an autism thing or
I think people with so it's not me. I think this separates me from your average autism, but I think people with autism don't prefer to make eye contact. I could be wrong though, because I remember looking up a video to kind of see how many traits of autism I had, and I had a bunch of them, except for that one. No problem with the eye contact. That's also how I was raised. So
it's just, I don't know. It's just weird sometimes. Like you're staring at a person. I don't know.
It's a power thing. So the people that just stare and never look away, I think it's a test of intimidation. So if for instance, the best scenario I can put this in is like, let's say you go out to a business meeting and you guys are talking business, you're having lunch and whatnot. Some of them, they never break eye contact. They barely even blink, and they're just sizing you up. It's just their way of sizing you up, but it's not needed.
They can size up my nuts while I listen to their pitch. But yeah, but it is something I would try to do though. Definitely. I could see if I'm listening to a vendor or someone come at me with some bullshit or something that I didn't ask for, I could definitely, I know that I have overly paid attention to them, just kind of with giving off the vibe of, are you fucking done yet? Is that it?
Yeah, I see what you mean. That's where the not blinking comes into play. When you don't blink, yep.
Cool. Let's go. All right. Thanks for coming. Good deal.
A good salesman will be able to pick up on that, and if they can't switch it around within minutes, they know it's already over. It's done. Yeah. Pack it up. Go.
Brown eye contact, says Articulate John.
Fucking my lost interest. Chops, sorry, what I meant was, do you have trouble making eye contact during oral sex? I fucking love this man. I swear to
God. Like receiving or giving?
Giving or receiving? Yeah, that's the only question we're needing to know.
We'll take it from there. Holy shit.
Brown eye contact. That's good. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of eye contact, Chomps.
You find it like what does it do for you? It's for some people it's a sign of respect, and for some it's not.
I find it unnecessary, and I don't know what it means or what it says. I think it's probably I don't respect most people, so I just listen to what they got to say, and unless it's interesting, I don't look at them. Even I just kind of like, all right. But it's pretty tistic in a way. But
I wish I could explain to people that I'm more paying attention to you if I'm fidgeting instead of actually just standing there staring and listening. Like if I'm playing around and I'm fidgeting, like I'm trying to focus on you. But if not, I'm just trying to just listen and get it over with, kind of like what you were saying earlier.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You can fidget too much and get lost in what you're doing and forget to fucking listen too, though. It's a concern.
I guess sometimes, I don't know, for me, like if I'm doing a task and listening, I can listen so much. Like for instance, when I'm juggling, I'm able to read better, I'm able to do things and focus better just because the rest of my body is focused on something else. My brain is able to concentrate. It's weird how it works.
Huh. Yeah, it is. What were we talking about right before that?
I'm too high.
I'm pretty high too.
Me too.
Sunday.
It's awesome.
Not bad.
I woke up this morning with the anxiety of, God, I got to get up for work. Really wanted to go back to bed. And then I was like, oh, I'm off today. And I went straight back to sleep. And I was like, yeah, it's one of the best things ever.
Yeah. I woke up and made coffee for the wife and started doing yard work. Did you delete my message, Corn?
What did you do, Corn?
What message? From where?
From the Pentagon.
Here? From in here? I don't delete shit. You see how much effort I'm putting into this? You think I'm going around deleting shit? The dinosaurs putting in more than I have. No, I don't know. What comment got? I see the one. Let's see, right before this, I see I'm a 10 or more tipper.
Well, because you've worked in the industry where like tips matter. Like anybody that's ever worked for tips, they tip the most because they get it.
I mean, if they can.
Corn, you ever leave a penny face up for a waiter just to, along with like a hefty tip, but one single penny face up just to give them extra praise?
Why would you?
That was the old school way of saying like, you did an excellent job. Here's $5 and a penny.
No.
You never heard of this?
No, I've never heard of that. If you've heard of what Chops just said, put a 1 in the chat. If you've never heard of what the fuck, if you have no clue what he's talking about, put a 2.
It's like the way of like a server getting the Medal of Honor.
Legit curious how many people have heard of this.
Penny heads up.
Yeah, I didn't delete any comment, Tiff. No, or not Tiff. Diff. Mandy Diff.
I'm shocked you never heard of that. And let me Google this just to make sure that it was not like an old wives' tale that was lost.
Now I'm trying to think how bad of a something of a or about an anything. What would it take for Mandy to put in the chat for me to go in there and delete it? I'm thinking, what would it take? How bad would she, I mean, if it was just, we just acknowledged an end tower earlier. Chops is confounding. 2. King of all Diff says 2, you tard. Okay, a lot of 2s, 1 8.
Nobody's ever heard of this. What?
No, I think someone's fucking with you, Chops. Again.
I've had it happen to me before. So much.
Most likely, those were the people that were fucking with you. Or was it the same person?
No, not the same people. No, different.
Okay, then maybe that's just your tism noticing that their pocket change was left facing up.
I can't find it anywhere. Is this just like an old school
What's
waiter
the
thing?
now? What's the marker? What's the indicator that a penny is left face up?
Pennies left face up with a good tip, which is basically $5 and more. Hi.
I don't think that's a thing.
I swear to God, it's a thing. I've had it happen.
I know, Chops. You didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you didn't.
Why would they just leave a penny? Heads up.
Was that the full tip? That was everything they left you was a penny?
No. So sometimes it would be $5, $10. I've even had a $20.
So there's bills that accompany it, right? It's bills and change.
No, it
right?
has to be. It has to be a hefty tip and one single penny. No other change. One penny.
How many times has this happened to you?
More than 5. It's got to be.
And this is in like a table type environment?
Yeah. Yep. Like Applebee's, Chili's, Outback Steakhouse.
I want to call bullshit so hard, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it could be. It's probably a gay signal, Chops, says Tiff. Okay, maybe. That's my leading theory then too now. Yeah.
I have had one of those before. Freaked me the hell out. Somebody tickled my palm. I did not like it.
With what?
Their finger.
Was it dry?
No, so I shook their hand, and as their hand was leaving mine after the shake, they tickled my palm with their finger. And apparently that's a sign for something. And I didn't catch on to it. Go ahead.
Tim said, was the bill $4.99 by chance?
No.
That's why there was an extra penny. They were just like, keep the change.
Shit.
Particular jar. It was just a paperweight. Yeah. It could have just been there to keep the change. The change was there to keep the bills from blowing away.
I swear, if I had a good relationship with my mom, I would call her right now and just ask her to tell me that story again. I swear she's the one that told me it.
I've never fucking heard of it, but it could be a thing. It could very much be a thing. King of all diffs is in the chat saying it's a thing. It's wait, maybe it's not. No, it is nothing. As in, you made this up in your head to explain why people hate you. What does that mean?
Okay. What does leaving a penny on top of your tip mean? Penny. This symbolization. This symbolizes symbolizes visitation. Don't know what that means. It is for this symbolization. This symbolization.
Sound it out. You got
symbol. Oh, this symbolizes.
Yep.
This symbolizes visitation. It is for those who have no formal relationship with the deceased. Oh, never mind. But wish to honor their service. No, this is not what I was looking for. I saw service in the sentence and honor. I didn't read the whole thing. Whoops. God damn it. Learn to read all of it post jobs. I was like,
it was tough though. You were trying to read it all. You just couldn't get past the first fucking word.
God damn it.
It like. Oh shit. Tim says your mom is full of shit 99% of the time. Okay, cool. All right. Good. Now I feel like I got a good bearing of that now. I trust Tiff. So yeah, Chop, she was bullshitting you. Fuck that. No,
It's
don't
very
listen.
possible.
All right.
There are a lot of things that I've been told that I'm just like, and I would be like, well, no, it's supposed to be this way. And somebody goes, who told you that? And I go, my mom. And they goes, that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it is.
Conventional people don't believe these things.
What I was led to.
I need to get a drumstick. I got the cowbell hanging up, but it's just out of reach. I want to give it a rat-tat-tat so bad.
What you need is like wooden balls to throw it at. That would be fun.
Then they'd fucking bounce off and hit something.
You just couldn't help yourself.
Okay, you could hear it. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's great. It's just hanging there. Just can't reach it. You'd move it closer. Someday. You heard from Dave Sarah lately?
I've seen him on BYB.
Does he try to piss off everybody he goes on their show? Like, I'm not sure what his gimmick is.
Does he what?
What's his deal? Have you been on with him ever?
Oh yeah, him and I kind of we riff with each other. No, riff with each other. Pretty well.
You jive.
Yeah,
well.
Yeah. He's got a hyper personality. I have a hyper personality.
I can't tell if he's an okay guy or a complete piece of shit.
Isn't it funny? Yeah. It's hard to tell, but I think he's got this character in him. But you know, sometimes I see him in Discords and I'm like, whoa, you're a little harsh sometimes, aren't you?
Yeah. King of all div says, why don't I see some comments? My lost interest says turn on see all comments. King. Or yeah, view all or live chat, I think it's called. I don't know. It's one of those. It's right next to that like button. Make sure you give it a deedle.
Give it a go.
Little deedle. Chops, you excited that it's almost August?
Yes, my birthday's in August. I got 2 more years until I'm old.
Oh no. Well, how old are you going to be this year?
39.
Oh, okay.
Getting there.
There you go. Getting there. Fuck yeah. You did you expect to still wear shirts like that into your 40s?
Absolutely. I'm shocked I toned it down.
He toned it down. Just used to be nothing but the penis shirt.
Yeah. Even when I was going through Best Buy, I had a couple of people like say that I had this shirt was awesome. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot this is not kosher for at the outside world.
Like they look at you the same way probably that you look at that was his name Dale
Vern.
Yeah, like they probably think you're just as eccentric as someone like Dale. They're like, look at this guy with his fucking rainbow cat shirt. Holy shit! All right, but he's got an inflatable sex doll in his trunk. Mandy Diff asking how long you've been with Domino's.
Only a year to tell you the truth, but I've worked for pizza for a long time.
Why would you lie about that?
About what?
How long you've worked there?
It's only been a year.
I know. You said to tell us the truth. I wouldn't assume you'd lie about that.
Wait, what? Of course.
What's your favorite product you've ever sold in your time there?
The extravaganza. I think it's fun because it looks so pretty after it comes out of the oven.
What is it? Do you still have it?
No. I chopped it up and I gave it to the person. They digested and pooped it out.
No, I mean, do y'all still make them?
Oh, yeah. It's probably one of the most popular pizzas. It's our version of the Supreme.
Oh. And it's called the what now?
Extravaganza.
Domino's Extravaganza. We'll see if
pepperoni, ham, black
what
olive,
corn's having for dinner. Pepperoni, corn, ham, black olives, sausage, cheese.
No, absolutely no corn.
Hammers.
Hammers.
It looks good. Yeah. Huh.
If
Well,
it's made correctly. If made correctly. I
If
swear
you-
some people put too many toppings.
if you didn't, if all Domino's within a drivable distance, let's say you didn't have any plans of going across country or anything, this is just hypothetical here. If all Domino's within a drivable distance closed down, where would you go? Where would the next best fit for you be?
Next best pizzeria, pizza place.
Yeah.
I would instantly be looking for. My first stop is going to be for Pizza Hut, and if I can't find the Pizza Hut, I suppose I'll go to Papa John's. Can't find that, I'll go to Domino's.
Wait, no, you just got let go from Domino's. That was the scenario.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my preference. Just
no. Well, it was if Domino's closed down in your area, where would you go? What would be your next best? What would be your to work for? What would
definitely not Pizza Hut? Holy fuck!
Okay, that's what I was thinking, man. Yeah. So yeah, no. If you're all the Domino's went out of business in your area, or say the franchisee pulled out and those locations shut down, for employment, where would you be like, you know what? I think Chops wants to check this out, or I want to go here, or is it more of a, well, I could go do that, or there's always this, and that's not out of the question.
I can do almost just about everything, but not perfectly. Jack of all trades, master of none. As long as no matter what the job is, as long as I have people interaction, it's awesome. That's all I need.
Facing.
Yeah, but
customer facing.
Nice customers. I would like that. I would do great as a bartender or a bud tender, one way, one or the other. I'm a people person. Just to take it from office space.
I could see you working at like a museum gift shop.
I could be good at that too. Oh no, I could. So one of my biggest dreams when I was growing up as a kid. This is coming back to me.
Hell yeah!
You ever been on the jungle ride at Disneyland?
No, tell me about it. Every bit.
Okay, the jungle ride. Okay, you get on this boat and you have this guide that is like absolutely hysterical. Like they feed him a couple of jokes here and there. You start to catch on that every guide's got the same things, but you've run into a couple of these guides that are just so over the top funny. Jesus. And they make excuse me. Okay. They make the rides that much better. It's so fun. But yeah, put me there.
Okay.
You get to fake shoot at fake hippos.
What was it called? The ride?
I think it's called the Jungle Ride. Let me look this up. At Disneyland.
I forgot the question also. How did we get to talking about the Jungle Ride?
My choice of employment, if I could choose. If Domino's just shut down and just wasn't a thing anymore.
Would be the Jungle Ride?
Jungle Ride at Disneyland. Why is that so surprising?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I meant more realistically.
I'll be this guy right here.
Fuck. Yeah, you'd love it. Goddamn, you'd be great at Disneyland, man. Oh my god.
Jungle Cruise. Thank you, Tip with 3 F's. Jungle Cruise. That's what it is. The Jungle Ride.
King of all diffs, loving this and every bit of you. Chops, can you? Yeah, my lost interest has a great question. Can you describe the smell of Jungle Ride?
Yeah, it's it smells like green. I can't put anything. It's so. You know the smell of lakes or maybe just pools that haven't been. Yeah. The smell is stagnant, kind of. You know, if a pool hasn't been washed in a little bit, starts to get that kind of,
kind of like the ditch in front of a Drakkar Noir factory.
I don't know what that is.
Just stagnant.
Something like that. Smells like mist.
Yeah.
Smells like love and happiness.
Smells like mist. You flush a toilet, it creates a shit mist. I mean, there's lots of mist.
A water mist, a jungle mist.
Is it like a fog? Or is it thicker? Is it thicker than a fog? I think. Would you say a mist is thicker than a fog? I think that is the question.
No, a mist is a mist, and a fog is like way thicker than a fog, than a mist.
God damn it, Chops. No, you don't do that to me. No, is a mist thicker than a fog? Almost forgot the whole question.
No, it's thinner. It's thinner.
Is a mist thicker than a fog?
It is not.
It's not? A mist is thinner than a fog?
Mist is a lot thinner and doesn't last as long.
I feel like mists are thicker, and that's why they are on. Look at that little tiger going roar, roar.
Brings him back so
I think
much.
mists are thicker, or they're larger little water droplets. That's why they don't carry as far. But like a fog, I want to say is thinner and can just linger in cloud form, like just on the ground, essentially. But I think a mist is only going to be coming from like a waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Like that waterfall. Well, it's probably not big enough, but a little elephant.
I'm just saying when I said mist, I'm thinking of like a fan that has water dripping in front of it and it's causing mist.
Oh, well, you were talking about in a jungle. So as we were looking at this in the jungle, I'm trying to think actual jungle mist. Well,
I don't know how that's
made. You know what? Either way, same thing. Same mist. A mist is a mist is a mist. Adam, you know what to do.
Mist facts.
Are these animals real?
No, they're animatronic.
Fuck, that'd be cool.
That's why you get to shoot fake bullets at them. Yeah, see, she's no good. I would be making this so much more exciting.
Tiff did it. There it is. That's what I was trying to get to the point eventually and say. Mist falls. Mist, like from a waterfall. Niagara Falls mist, made of the mist. Waterfall. Is thicker and doesn't carry as far. Ground fog will linger. I think she's right. I think she's onto something.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Well, there we go.
It stays longer.
It's got staying power. Are y'all from Earth? Says King of all depths.
Corn is me? That's to be questioned.
We're going into the African Delta here, and actually brought my pet here today. He's right over there. He's got a duck right there.
Oh,
That's not my pet.
Oh.
My pet's actually right here on the right hand side.
Horrible. You're fired.
Not one turtle in that water.
Corn, you ever been to Disneyland?
Once as a little rascal. Yeah. It was a wee corn. Rode Back to the Future ride and saw King Kong or Donkey Kong. I think it was King Kong.
That's Universal Studios.
Yeah, those then. But we also got the mouse ears, so we went to Disney at some point. But I mostly just remember Universal.
I remember Universal not feeling as magical as Disneyland.
It was like the right amount of. It was like a more ghetto. It's kind. I don't know, man. Like ABC has good shows, but Fox has better. As far as like just shit to watch, or they used to.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm trying to say.
I think I know what you're going at.
Chop something pretty high.
Me too.
What all's on your shirt? What is that red thing on your shoulder?
A house?
Is it really?
It's a house.
Is it upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Okay.
My lost interest as Chops was born to be a Disneyland character. I would have loved to. One of my favorite things. Disneyland just has a feel to it, but I feel like if I were to actually work there, maybe some of the magic would get lost.
As real as those animatronics are, how do you know that you're not one? If you went there at any point in your life, how do you know you didn't just escape?
I don't. That'd be like a simulation effect. How do you know what's real? You start questioning everything.
Yeah. Makes you want to pull out your own wires. Don't do it.
Gordon, what were you born to do?
Dude, what was I born to do?
Mm-hmm. Like, I was born to be a Disneyland actor. What were you born to do?
I don't know. I ended up here.
What did you want to be when you were growing up?
Grocery sacker.
Grocery bagger? Sacker?
Yep.
Same thing?
Same thing.
You had high ambition.
They had it made. They had it made. Got the tips from all the moms. Everybody would want to.
What is it about a grocery sacker that just made you want to do it so bad?
It was I think the freedom.
God, we are high.
I think
my lost interest to save the day. I love this show, but I would deny it if asked. We would not blame you. We would not blame you. I think we also deny it.
I don't know. It was I'm trying to think, I guess, why. I mean, the grocery sackers are typically.
Oh, you're being for real about that?
High school students, right? There's typically like high school kids in small town, right? The grocery sacker. Especially during the summer. So probably when I was younger, and I mean young, like I had to follow mom around, like I'm shopping cart height or smaller and shit. I probably looked up to them as cool adults at that time. I think that was it. Because they always did have the cool vehicles. And
I'm very curious on what teens like these days want to be when they grow up. And it seems to be, I mean, this is just from this article, so I don't really trust it, but the majority of males want to be professional athletes. Below that is YouTubers and streamers. Below that is musicians. Below that, professional gamers. Then doctors and nurses. On the female side, we have doctors and nurses at the top. Actresses following behind, musicians after that, artists, and then YouTube streamers. So females seems to have their they seem to have a more sound mind on their shoulder when they're teenagers.
Oh, what the fuck ever. They just see what they just see what the fuck's on TV. You know how many dude, it was teachers and nurses when I was dating. It's all the fuck there was on the dating apps. It's like women either they wanted to be one of two things, and at least on the dating apps is what I kept finding: teachers or nurses. They're fucking everywhere. So I'm not surprised to see Dr. Nurse up there, but actress. Oh, grow the fuck up. What's that? What are the odds of you becoming an actress? And this is saying what, 11 out of what, how many? 11%? Or what is this?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, this one says out of 3,670 U.S. teens between the ages of 13 and 17 surveyed from November 2021. Yeah, so this was a couple years back.
But what's the number? What does the number 11 mean?
I'm not sure. I'm
'Cause
just going to
none of this
assume that
holds any
just
weight, I guess, until we know what.
out of the group of females that they got, whatever it
11
may
of
be.
them
Yeah.
wanted to be actresses. What about?
Yeah, we almost have to make it up because they're not really, unless we want to read this entire thing.
That's impossible, Chops. We could never do that. That's
Oh.
who's ever heard of such a thing? Scroll up.
Put it right there. Can I scroll? Oh, yeah. I can make it bigger for you. Have at it, Corn.
I didn't say I'm going to read it out loud.
Oh, God damn it.
Just supposed to go. 12. All right. 12% of male teens listed professional athlete as their preferred. So 12%, was that the largest grouping percentage of it? Was that the most popular thing? Was the professional athlete, and it was only 12%? What the fuck did everyone else want to be? Just nothing?
When I was growing up, people want to be doctors, firefighters,
Wrong.
police officers. Veterinarians was huge. That was a big one.
Lawyers,
Scientists.
gymnasts, ice skaters.
Zookeeper, I remember that one.
Hot air balloonist, Penelope Cruz.
Penelope.
Chaps, you play music?
Oh yeah, I've been in multiple bands.
We play
drums and a bit of piano.
Little bit of piano. You tickle the ivories.
Piano.
No, I don't. Tried. I've dabbled, but very lightly. Holy cock and shit balls.
Tip coming in, $20. Super dollar. Jesus Christ.
That's fucking horrible. Super sticker $20. Pair character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking his hat off to say, "You are amazing."
That's awesome.
I think that pair character is talking specifically at you, Chops.
Hey. Thank you, pair character.
Well, thank you, Tiff. With 3 F's, by the way. The very one. Pizza worker didn't even fucking make it. I sound like sex worker, but yeah, pizza worker didn't even make it on the list. Like this list is fucked. Well, yeah, fuck this, Chops. No, something's fucked.
I don't like this list because
tell me where's firefighter? It has to fucking make it on there.
Where's engineer, construction worker, welder,
lawyer, cop? Fuck that. No. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. They only got these specific categories because they were definitely different. They were goddamn. I don't know how to put it into words.
Now this one's coming
contrasting
from The Wire.
desirabilities, I guess. What the fuck is this?
This one's from The Wire. So let's see what they have to say. Most popular, let's see, the Ellie Sparks. What? The Ellie Sparkle show surveyed 1,000 children between the ages of 5 and 8 across the U.S. to reveal the top 10 most popular jobs for children.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hey guys, how are we doing today?
Holy Christ!
Hey!
Holy crap! Why do you sound so fucking excited, you piece of fucking grain?
No, I'm like, thank God. We're doing this thing about
Hey, Chops.
Kids were surveyed and what they want to be when they grow up, and we needed a bailout.
We're dying without.
What was the number? Wait, what was the number one thing they wanted to be?
On this one, it says
gay?
No. What on the last one, Chops? What did the last one say? What did they want?
Last one on the male side, the top 2 were professional athlete and YouTube streamer. On the female side, it was doctor, nurse, and actress.
That's
Dang,
bullshit.
Man.
Bullshit.
That is bullshit. A YouTube streamer and professional athlete.
But they're saying that was the top one was professional athlete for males, and it was 12% of the however many thousands of people. Yeah, 3,600 people, and 12% of them said professional athlete. I don't think that was the largest. I don't know. I'm pissed.
Why? You
Fucking
sound
mad.
livid. You sound just livid, dude. Well,
How are your Pumas?
the Pumas?
Yeah.
They're holding up. I relaced them.
My lost interest wanted to know.
Yeah, tell them thank you. Oh, I got another pair of shoes too. I got some Nike Airs. They kind of look like I'm like gonna take some poison and try to ride home on a comet. But other than that, they're pretty comfortable. Yeah, man. I came in with some ratty ass shoes, and now I have more shoes than I know what to do with. So
You've been
honestly,
he's just been robbing people. That's his new pastime is robbing people.
No, honestly, dude, I have more shit here, like clothes and shit now, than I have at my actual house.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah, I got a fucking wardrobe going, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's been fun. You know, there was almost a stabbing at the softball game today.
Oh, nice.
So, dang.
Yeah.
Stabbing with what? They let you guys have like knives or maybe forks?
What'd you do to provoke it?
I didn't do anything. I left actually when the dude started rushing towards the outfield. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like it was anticlimactic because he had to run like a quarter mile to get to him. You know? They were mad. So I just left. I don't know what happened after that. I think they almost came back and won.
What were they mad about?
Legendary. You ever play baseball?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a lot of that. That's what they were mad about. Bad call.
Would somebody knock? Oh, it was a ref call.
No, well, there was no ref, and you got a bunch of convicts, calling games. So there's bound to be some disagreements.
Not a good idea.
Not big on conflict resolution.
No, I mean it got resolved, but there was a lot of yelling. I think "fuck boy" was used several times. That's a big one around here. Yeah. Yep. So that was fun. I threw some frisbees out there. That was cool.
Nice.
Oh shit! Did you show out with your skill?
Yeah, man. I did some 360 throws. Nobody was paying attention, but I was over there looking like a professional athlete, which most of these children want to be. I guess I don't know. Was there like a variable to this test? Like, was it like under it, like lower income children, or was this all children?
No, there's so little data on how the test was performed that it's frustrating.
They just pulled them fresh off the streets.
That's mostly where my anger comes from. I'm like, what the fuck does this number even mean? It doesn't give me enough data to tell me what I'm working with.
Chops, what did you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be a Jungle Cruise announcer at Disneyland.
You can't say shit like that to people that are trying to get better, Chop.
All right. Well, turns out all this was for nothing. I'm getting out and I'm fucking buying a bottle of beer. Thanks, Chop. Thank you. I'm going to forego the beer. I'm going straight to the liquor, dude. Watch out, Ski Master, the new drunk in town.
Granny, what did you want to be?
Me?
Yeah.
Homeless.
Oh, fuck, man.
Did it sound fun at the time?
Yeah, I mean,
did they ride trains?
Technically, right. Well, those are hobos. That's not that. No.
Well, those are vagabonds.
Homeless.
It's the homeless elite.
Actually, Chops actually used the word correctly, which is very surprising. I've been gone for a while, and I'm used to that. But yeah, vagabonds, hobos, train hoppers. Yeah, but I didn't want to be one of those. I just wanted to wander around, stare at the sun.
Well, how would you? Wrong with that? That's a noble profession.
How would you pick them?
People been doing that for centuries.
How would you make money?
They really?
Yeah.
Everybody's got somebody stares at the sun in their town, just spouting nonsense, right? I know you've seen them.
Hell, I thought everybody had one of those in their family.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Oh, we're having pulled pork for dinner. Thanks for asking.
Oh, nice. What's for dessert?
I don't know. They had rice pudding the other night, and it was absolutely dog shit.
Sounds
you
terrible.
Ever had rice pudding?
No, it sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Bauer would make on his Fucking bathroom hot plate.
He's got a bathroom hot plate. Donkey lift stuff.
Yeah.
Is he still snuffing you?
No, I popped in his chat not maybe a few weeks ago and just kind of like threw a few emojis, and he acknowledged Corn, was like, "Hey man, how are you?" and all that. But
He's
seemed
going
friendly enough. But it was just I don't know. I think he's just like not.
He's over the piece of corn, the talking piece of corn.
He's going through some things right now. He's bringing his spirit himself.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, he shaved his head live on stream.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
He went full blown Sinead O'Connor on him.
Yeah.
Did he rip a picture of the Pope, or?
It was off stream, but he tweeted about it. Yeah.
Oh man! So Donald Trump got shot, and people around here started flipping the fuck out about it, dude. It was.
Oh, they upset?
I don't know. I went to bed.
That's a very granny thing to do.
Oh, I went to my bunk and I cut an apple up and ate that motherfucker and went to bed.
Nice bedtime apple. Seedless.
Yeah. Fuck no. I cut the pit out though.
That's good. Do you ever plant those seeds?
No. Mm-mm.
You can, you know.
Wouldn't that, but fucking apple trees don't fruit in Florida, bro.
Well, not with that attitude.
No, what do you mean? No, it's climate. It has to get cold for apples, bro. You didn't know this kind of thing?
Well, you can grow like lemon trees and shit.
Linen trees?
You knew what I said.
Linen trees? You can't grow cloth.
No, I meant John Lennon trees.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Linen tree. You can go.
They scream like
Ringo bushes and linen trees.
Oh. What if trees screamed when you chopped them down? You think people would still do it?
I think they might get cut down more. This is a terrible world we're in.
It would be a barren wasteland.
God.
It'd be a full-blown worldwide dust bowl. Chops, are you concerned about a civil war now that your hero, Donald Trump, has been shot in the ear?
My hero? No. I am concerned that people are going to take this and start taking a little bit too far. Like, just, I don't even know how to describe it. Something's going to happen. There's going to be riots somewhere for some reason.
There was an assassination attempt, and you're worried things might get crazy?
Okay, let's be honest.
We're here, Josh.
How has this not happened before? We're talking about Donald Trump, one of the most hated people in the fucking world right now.
Yeah, imagine the people he's fired, Corn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's so many of them probably want to come at him. I don't get how the guy was able to get on that roof, and I don't know how he was allowed to be on that roof that had direct line of sight, and it was not that far away.
Yeah, my conspiracist head will go through that route of like, this was allowed to happen.
But like people were filming him and had noticed him, but the sniper didn't. I don't get it.
It's a 3-letter agency type of deal, for sure. It's a setup. Fuck! I probably shouldn't say that.
IRA. I mean,
COVID's real. It was 6 million, and Donald Trump was truly almost assassinated by a civilian. That's called sarcasm, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it might have been. I think it was a work, as Ray DeVito would say.
It was a work. Oh, Ray DeVito's getting into the wrestling business now. What's going on with Steel Toe? I heard tail.
I don't know. They split up.
Aaron's beating bitches now? That's what I heard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of texts about him beating or choking or blocking air passages, and then
Dang. Maybe he wasn't going to the boxing gym. He was just beating up women.
Yeah, I think that's it. And April had confided in Ashley, and then those text messages came out, and
now even Keanu and Gino have turned against him. If we can say that, right?
Oh yeah, Gino and Keanu are shitting on him left and right. It's beautiful.
Wow, that fucking the wheels came off that motherfucker quick, didn't they?
He has gone full Zumach as far as like people liking him. He's still got his diehard toe bros, and God bless him. I got nothing against them, for hanging on to what they like, but
he's no Sean Connery, man. Sean Connery slap a woman and still play in The Rock, star in The Rock with fucking Nicolas Cage, man. Everybody, he was America's Scottish sweetheart.
Aaron can't do that shit.
Granny,
no,
did
dumb
you
face.
hear about
He's got a dumb face.
Did you hear about the text between April and Ashley?
No, motherfucker. I know. That's why. That's why I'm asking you, because
I don't know
I'm
if
in a facility.
I don't know if Lemmy may have told you.
Oh.
Well, tell
Torn,
him,
you
Joe.
might be able. You might. Well, okay. I'll give it a go here. Apparently, there was some texts that were leaked somehow, some way. If anybody could correct me on this, between Ashley and April, where this is how the whole accusations of of the assault happened. I suppose is she was calling him a monster, and Ashley was basically saying like, yeah, he's kind of like this. He does these things. He gets physical. But I would need to see it.
Yeah, I think they were. I want to say they were screenshots from a court document of some sort, and that's how it became public. But
I'll be damned.
I'm not
Is
sure.
Nick Recato like a coked up Batman at this point? Like he's actually become the hero in this somehow?
It's turning that way.
It really is. He's starting to look a little bit better.
Yeah.
Fucking 18 days away, shit changes quick.
Oh,
man.
and April has resurfaced on in a way here and there. She was texting with Keanu while
Live.
Keanu was live one night. So she's communicating with Keanu and then she posted something, I guess, recently on Instagram. So she's like getting her toe back in the.
She's dipping her toes back into the toe-verse.
The toe-verse, yeah.
Toe-verse, yeah.
I think she's starting to realize that there are a lot of people that would support her, and want to hear her side of things.
Oh, okay. Well, boys, I think I'm going to get out of here. I have a shit ton of instant coffee in this Gatorade bottle that I'm about to pour some water into and drink, I think. Out of creamer, but this is the last of my coffee. Fuck you. The last of my coffee, so I'm just going to go ahead and fucking give this a final push. There's like a lot in there.
Did you ever ask them to get you any of that tea?
What tea?
God damn it. You don't even listen to us when we talk. The Chomps.
No, I don't.
Chomps
I'm not going to forget about this the second I hang up the fucking phone. I hope you know that.
It's fine for the best. Chomps had asked, or could try to get you on the tea last time, I think.
All right, well, fucking Amazon me that shit or talk to Lemmy. I don't know. I can't fucking leave.
Yeah, Chomps.
What tea are we talking about?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either, Granny.
Hit it.